Welcome. Thank you for joining us. I'm Pam. I'm here today with two of my fellow yogis to bring us through a standing balance. We're going to do some hamstring opening and work our way into Utthita, Hasta, Padangustasana. So we are going to begin in a seated meditation. Just take a few breaths here before we come onto our back. So find a comfortable seated position. Doesn't matter what position you're in. And bring your hands into your lap. You can allow the chin to drop towards the chest. And begin to find your breath here. Inhaling in through the nose and exhaling through the nose. Allow the breath to expand through the belly, up into the rib cage and up towards the collarbones. And slowly emptying the breath out. Constricting through the back of the throat and finding a ujjayi breath. A nice soft whisper on the inhale and on the exhale. The goal of your practice and with your breath is to find your own personal rhythm, to find what works for you. Ready to do so, we'll bring the soles of the feet together and find our way out to our back. So you have to open your hips. Bringing the hands, one to the belly, one to the chest, and coming back to the breath here. Letting go of any tension or holding you may be experiencing, that it gets to run. As well as checking in and noticing how the body is doing today. Allow the hands to release from the belly and down to the side. Heel toeing the feet apart so the feet come flat to the ground, knees come towards the sky. We'll cross the right ankle to the left knee. So grabbing onto that right thigh and pulling the thigh muscle away from the hip joint. We'll press into the pinky side edge of that right foot and feel the right hip activate. And you can stay here if you'd like to draw the knees in. In and hang on to that foot, or maybe you thread through, grabbing onto the hamstring, or that left leg, whatever is going to be a good fit for you. Inhale here to release the left foot down, draw the right leg straight to the sky. So pressing through the heel of the foot and pressing through the ball of the foot will activate the back of the leg. And from here, if you'd like to use a strap, you can bend the knee and strap around the sole of the foot so it rises high on the arch. Pressing into that strap. If you don't have a strap or don't use a strap, you can bring the hands behind the hamstrings, maybe up towards the calf or the ankle. Maybe even grabbing onto the floor of the big toe to have that space at this time of practice. And that left leg can stay bent or the leg can extend long. You might notice when the leg extends long, the right leg moves away, the shoulders pull away. So draw the shoulders down and back, and maybe that means the hand slides down the leg, and that's fine. So wanting to maintain openness across the chest and a drawing back in the shoulders. From here, we'll take this right leg, and if you have a strap, you can hang onto it. If it works to grab onto the big toe, you can, or you can release the leg altogether and allow the right leg to drop over to the left side, coming all the way over to the floor for a side twist. We'll take one more breath here. Slowly rise back up to center. You can bend that right knee if that is more comfortable. Plant the right foot down. Draw the left knee in across the left ankle with the right knee. So again, grabbing onto that left thigh, pulling the thigh away, and pressing into the pinky side edge of that left foot. So now we're active up here in the outer left hip. You can stay here if this is enough sensation in the hip for you. You can draw the legs in some. You can thread through and grab on to that right hamstring. If you're grabbing on, again, allowing the shoulders to relax down. A lot of times we round up. We'll relax down here. We'll get some core work in later. Inhale, here's to release the right foot down. Left leg comes up to the sky. The same thing here, you can use a strap at the bottom of the foot, pressing through the heel and the ball of the toe. The hands can come behind that left thigh, behind the calf, up to the ankle, maybe grabbing onto the foot. It's up to you. And again, that right leg can stay bent or the right leg can extend long. If the right leg's going to extend long, you can press through the heel as if you're standing on that foot, as we'll get there eventually. You can allow your shoulders to release down towards the mat. The next inhale will allow that right leg to come across, while the left leg to come across the midline over to the right side. And that twist. The next inhale, we'll find our way back into center, hugging both knees into the chest. You can rock a little back and forth. We're going to find our way up to a table position. So you can take a few rock and rolls through and then cross and come straight through. Or you can roll over to the side and find your way up to a table position. So curling the toes under for this cat-cow. We'll inhale as the belly drops down. The tail lifts and the heart comes forward. And as we press into the hands, we exhale and round a lot through the upper back. Inhale, belly drops down. Draw the shoulders down and back as the chest lifts. And then exhale, press and round. Inhale. Exhale. Two more here, breathing in. And out. Inhale. And exhale. Coming back to table, We'll round a little through the upper back. So press into the hands, grip down, curl the toes under, and press up and back to down dog. So let the knees soften as the sits bones reach up and back. Getting really long through the spine, impelling it out, shifting from one side and the other. We'll rise the line of the toes, bend the knees a lot, and we'll inhale as we roll ourselves towards the plank. So pressing into the hands, belly draws in and up. So it's almost as if you're trying to tuck the tail down. Sometimes in plank, we get high and we don't get any core work. We want some core work here. So drop the hips down and round a little through the upper back so the belly's engaged. And then soften the knees and come up and back to down dog. We'll do that 3 times. Bend the knees a lot. Inhale, roll forward, plank. Exhale, up and back and down. Bend the knees and roll forward, plank. And back to down dog. One more, roll forward. And up and back down dog. We'll pedal it out here, shift a little. And then slowly start to walk the feet towards the front of the mat. Finding our way to Uttanasana, forward fold. So bringing the feet to hip width distance or maybe wider, letting the knees soften. Ribcage fall towards the thighs and let the arms release down. So maybe the arms come to the ground here. Maybe you grab elbow to elbow. Maybe you have the space to bring the arms back behind the legs so that the forearm comes down the calf and the hand grabs the ankle. Maybe adding a little movement. Finding some space in the shoulders today. So maybe kind of play around a little with the shoulders, maybe drawing them down the back and then letting them round back forward, drawing them down, letting them round back forward. One more, drawing them down the back and then letting them roll back forward. Neither position is right or wrong, they're just different. So we'll soften the knees here. Root down to the feet, bend the knees and rise all the way to stand. Sweep the arms. Bring the hands into the heart. Finding our way through Surya Namaskara. Inhale, sweep the arms. Exhale as you fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Plant the hands here and step it back to plank. So again, let the hips drop down. Belly draws in and up. Engage here. Press and round. 3 more breaths. One more here. Inhale as we look forward and slide forward, elbows over wrists or knees as you come down. We'll inhale to an up dog or cobra, lower, and then up and back to down dog. Shifting a little from side to side. We'll take the first round through maybe a little slower. As we move through the next few rounds, we can pick up the pace if you'd like. Inhale as you rise on the toes, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale as you step, hop, or walk the feet to the front of the mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands up. Sweep the arms, hands move to the heart. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Flat hands and plank. Plant the hands and step back to plank or hop back to chaturanga. Sliding forward, chaturanga or knees down. Inhale to an up dog or cobra. And exhale as you come up and back to down dog. Inhale here for 2 more breaths. Rise down to the bend the knees, look forward. Exhale as you step, hop, or walk the feet to the front of the mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale as you root down and rise to stand. Extend here when you find a little standing back bend. Exhale as you fold. Inhale, lengthen. Plant the hands and find plank or chaturanga. Plank brings you through chaturanga or knees down, which is a modification, into up dog or cobra, and up and back to down dog. Rise on to bend the knees, look forward, inhale. Exhale as you step hop or walk the feet to the front of the mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Reach the arms, standing back bend. Exhale as you fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Plant the hands. Plank or chaturanga. Chaturanga to up dog. Up dog to down dog. Rise down the toes, bend the knees, look forward, inhale. Exhale, step, hop, or walk. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Last time through here, exhale as you fold. Flat back, lengthen. Plant the hands, plank or chaturanga. Chaturanga to up dog. And up dog to down dog. Rise on the toes, bend the knees, look forward, inhale. Exhale, step, hop, or walk. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Root down to both feet and inhale as you rise all the way to stand. Hands come in hard as we exhale. Finding our way back to down dog as we inhale. And so you can flow through, exhale. Flat back, you move through chaturanga and all those fun things, or you can step straight back to down dog. It's up to you. From down dog, we'll send the right leg back behind here. Softening that standing leg, kicking the heels a little higher. Inhale. Exhale as we hug the knee into the chest and round through the upper back. Inhale, press it back. Exhale, hug it in. Inhale, back. Exhale, hug it in. Take a pause here. Sweep it underneath for fallen triangles. It's coming over to the left. Outside edge of the foot. Press through the bottom hand and lift here. And top arm comes around. Plants, hug the knee back into the chest. Round and step the right foot to the right thigh. So fingertips come down here. Hips slide forward and find a runner's lunge. So take a breath or two here. You can always use blocks. 1 or 2, where the fingertips can come down. Keep hugging that right hip crease back. We'll find a little cat-cow here. So we'll inhale as we press through the front foot. Straighten the leg a little and round through the upper back. And then slide back forward as you let the thigh come down and the chest lift. Inhale as you press and round. Exhale as you slide forward, thigh bone comes down, chest lifts. Inhale, press and round. Exhale. 2 more, breathing in. And down. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Inhale as you rise back up to that runner's lunge. Left hand comes down here. Right hand can come to the hip. Wrapping open for a spine twist. Arm can come to the sky. Back behind. You can also bring that back knee down to the ground if that's a better place for you to be. And with this left hand down, be mindful not to let the left shoulder collapse in. Keep hugging it back. 1 more breath. Inhale here, so let the right hand come down to the outside of the foot. Back knee comes down. And the left arm reaches up and over the other direction. So finding a little bit of a spine twist as well as a side stretch. So you can always use a block over here. Inhale as we find our way back into center. Curl the back toe, lift the back knee, and rise up here to high lunge. Sweep both arms to the sky. And then bring them back behind and hook the right thumb over the left. So the fingertips are going to reach away as we're hooked here. Lifting through the chest. Inhale. And exhale. Release the hands as we fold forward. Lengthen through the front leg and step the back foot in halfway for pyramid pose. Hugging that right hip crease back. Again, you can always use blocks or whatever cute little props you have at home. And soften from the front knee. Plant both hands down and step it back. Plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. So that's your flow that we'll do between each section if you'd like. So the left leg back behind as you inhale. Exhale, hug the knee in. Inhale, press it back. Exhale, meet the chest. Inhale, back. Exhale, meet the chest. Pause here. Sweep it underneath your fallen triangle. Back foot rotates. Right arm comes to the sky. Breathing in and out. So work that underside waist a little higher. Top arm comes back around, hug the knee in and up. And step the left foot to the left thumb. I said we'd get cool work, right? Fingertips come down for that runner's lunge. We'll inhale as we slide back and round. Exhale as we slide forward. Thigh bone comes down, chest lifts. Inhale, press it around. Exhale, thigh bone comes down, chest lifts up. Breathing in. And out. One more inhale. And exhale. Rise back up here. Find that runner's lunge. And plant the right hand. Again, don't let the shoulder drop in. Rotate out. Back knee is down or lifted. Hand to the hip. Arm to the sky. Back behind and half behind. Inhale, that left hand comes down to the outside of the foot. Drop the back knee down. Right arm reaches forward and then over. So you get a nice long stretch through the front hip flexor on the right side, all the way down the side into the outer hip. Maybe a little into the groin. And back from center. Curl the back toe, the back knee up and rise up. High lunge. Hands come back behind this time. We hook the left thumb over the right. So lift here. Inhale. And exhale. Release hands as we fold forward. Lengthen through that front leg and step the back foot in halfway for pyramid pose. Hug the left hip crease back and fold over that front leg. Inhale here as you soften the knee. Plant both hands and step it back to plank. So you can come straight to down dog here, or you can flow through. Sending the right leg comes back as we inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, press it back. Exhale, this time right knee to right elbow. Inhale back. Right knee comes across the left elbow and pause. Extend the leg. Lift here on that long triangle now. Lift through that underside hip. Take a full breath in. Right breath out. Top arm comes down. Leg squeezes into the chest. And then we step the right foot to the right thigh. Finding that runner's lunge once again. Belly draws in and up, and we inhale, cow, extend and round. Exhale as we slide forward, lift. Inhale. Exhale. Breathing in and out. One more inhale. And exhale. Coming back to that runner's lunge, we find our twist again, so left hand can come down. Hand to the hip, arm to the sky, half bind. Maybe if the knee was down last time, you want to go back there, or maybe you want to lift it up this time through. Finding some strength in that back quad. And the right hand, that's the top arm, circles around. Hand comes to the outside of that foot or to a block. Left arm reaches up and over. Maybe this time that back knee lifts as well. You can bring it down if that's more stable for you. Just kind of moving along a little in our practice. Coming back through center. Rising up here, high lunge. Sweep the arms back behind. Maybe you hook the thumbs, or maybe this time you interlace if you have the space in the shoulders to do so. And again, reaching down the back or hugging the elbows towards each other. We'll inhale. Exhale as we straighten through that front leg. Release the hands, or maybe keep them on the back and step the back foot in halfway. Keep hugging that right hip crease back and breathe. So maybe your hands are down for pyramid, maybe they're at your low back. Just noticing the different options, the different sensations in the body. If the hands are at the low back, you can release them down. Plant both hands on the mat and step it back to plank. Chaturanga. Left elbow. Down dog. Left leg comes back behind, so inhale. Exhale, hug the knee in, fingers. Inhale, press it back. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhale back. This time we bring the left knee over to the right side. Take a pause. Sweep it through. Find your way to fallen triangle. Inhale as the top arm comes down. Hug the knee in. And step the left leg through. Fingertips come down, runner's lunge. Inhale as you press them around. Exhale, the thigh bone comes down, the chest lifts. Inhale, press them around. Thigh bone down. Breathing in. And out. This time we rise back up. Find that runner's lunge, plant the right hand. Left hand to the hip, the sky, around the back. Which variation works best. And we'll inhale as the left arm circles around the outside of the foot. Right arm reaches up and over. And come back to center as we inhale. Belly draws in and up as the arms come to the sky. Sweep the hands back behind, and I would have the left thumb on top. Or if you're clasping, clasp the non-dominant way. Because I didn't cue it last time, you probably went your dominant way. Take a full breath in. And a breath out. Inhale, lengthen through that front leg and fold. Maybe step the back foot in halfway. Maybe the hands stay at the low back, or maybe they come down to the mat. Keep hugging that left hip crease back and breathe. As we inhale, we'll release the hands down if they're bound behind you, and we'll walk your fingertips over to the right side of the mat. So all 10 toes are going to point in the same direction. We'll inhale as we lengthen, and then exhale as we fold forward. So maybe the hands are under the chest, maybe the hands come out to the legs, the big toes, maybe you come down onto the forearms. Wherever you are, allow your knees to be a little bit soft. And think of lifting the tail like you do in cow. So sending the sits bones, the tail towards the sky, as the chest rotates towards the ground. It's not a rounding through the spine, it's a lengthening. A few more breaths here. Allow the hands to come underneath the chest. And we'll inhale as we lengthen up to a flat back. Belly draws in. And then we'll walk the fingertips back towards the front of the mat. Press the hands down and step it back. And so you can flow through a plank, chaturanga, up dog, down dog, or you can just come straight to down dog. And from down dog, we send the right leg back behind for a down dog split. Inhale here. Exhale, hug the knee into the chest. Four-core plank, really squeezing in and out. And then inhale, press it back. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale back. Exhale, hug the knee in. Pick up through the hips and step the right foot to the right thumb. Root down through both feet here. Soften the back knee. And rise up to high lunge. So the back knee is really bent so the pelvis can lift here. So you have a little bit of mobility through the hips, a little more freedom. And then we'll take that back foot, rotate it out, and find warrior two. Pressing straight down to the front heel, rotating that front thigh out, arms lift. We'll put the front palm and reverse the warrior, so hand can come to that hip. You can slide down the leg. You can be a little bit more upright. We'll rise back up through warrior two. Bring the right forearm to the right thigh. Left arm's going to reach up and grab onto the back of the head. So the elbow comes in by the head here. So as the elbow hugs in, we're going to take that shoulder and go up by the ear. Press it straight back as somebody poked you in the armpit. And then hug it down. So the elbow, the bicep is by the cheek, and we're squeezing that elbow forward. So even after this has happened, we're not here, we're here. So now we have space. So from this position, that top arm can extend out. So now that's up and over. This position becomes this position. And breathe. So take that right arm, release it from the right thigh, and extend that right leg long. Move the right hand come down. So start to find Trikonasana, triangle pose. So maybe you like this idea of plugging in at the shoulder, and the arm continues up and over, or maybe it releases and it comes back towards the sky. Maybe you're getting a little deeper into this pose, and you can bind and grab off that big toe to half a length to do so. So you want to make sure that if you're grabbing onto the big toe, that you're not collapsing the whole body down into the pose, you're still lifting. From here, we're going to shift into Ardha Chandrasana, or half moon pose. So if you have a big toe lock, that's great. If you want to stay there, you can bend the front knee and shift forward. If you're not doing that, you can bend the knee, shift forward, and bring the hands up and out. 8 inches up, 8 inches out. Maybe with a block, and press and lift. Or maybe you need to press and lift here for your transition, but you want to come back and grab onto the foot, even if it's not a big toe lock. We'll take that top leg and slowly release it down to warrior two. So you bend that top foot, front leg, slowly rise back up warrior two. And then barbell down and find plank. We'll hold plank here. So again, with the tail drop, belly draws it up, look forward, round a little through the upper back, and breathe. And so you can slide forward here, come to chaturanga, or find your way straight up and back to down dog. Up to you. All meeting up and down dog. And then the left leg up and back. As you inhale, exhale, knee comes into the chest, forward plank. Inhale, press it back. Exhale, knee to chest or knee to nose. Inhale. Exhale, hug again. Pick up through the hips and step the left foot to the left out. Soften that back knee. Rise up here, high lunge. So again, the back knee is bent, we're lifting, and then we rotate open here into warrior two. Pressing straight down to that front heel, rotating that front thigh out so that we keep the knee safe. Arms rise up. Flip the front palm and reverse the warrior. Rise back up, warrior two. Left forearm comes to the left thigh. Right arm comes up and over, hand behind the head, hug the elbow forward. And then shoulder up by the ear, like we're talking on an old school phone. Press the armpit straight back, like somebody just poked you in it, and then hug it down the back. And as you do so, you get all this space between the neck and the shoulder. And then the arm extends. So what we did here is we plugged the upper arm bone into the shoulder and rotated that external rotation like we do in down dog. And so that bottom arm gets light on the leg, so the bottom leg can straighten or lengthen, finding triangle pose here. So again, the arm can be up and over, lifting them straight to the sky, opening across the front of the chest. So sometimes we collapse down in when you start to use the arm for support. Maybe we find that big toe lock. We'll soften through that front knee as we shift to Ardha Chandrasana. So the top hand can always come to your hip as you shift forward. Maybe it helps to find some stability. Hand up and out to a block. And then maybe the hand will come back to the foot. Maybe you're in that big toe lock already. The big toe lock is hard in this pose, huh? Oh yeah. We'll slowly step that right foot back. If you've got the big toe lock, you can release. I like to release once my weight's shifted back. And then rise up, warrior two. And then cartwheel down, plank and plank. So from here, belly drives in and up. Press to the left hand, rotate to the left side, and find a side plank. And then we'll come back through center, plank, over to the right side, side plank, and then one foot for the other step, and then back to plank, and then to the left side plank, and plank, side plank. Ooh. We'll come back through plank here, slide forward, chaturanga, or straight up and back to down dog. And take a breath or two and down dog. Inhale as we rise up onto the toes, bend the knees, and step, hop, or walk the feet to the front of the mat. So we'll bring the feet so the big toes are together, the heels are about an inch apart, or you can be at one fist width distance apart. It's up to you. We'll inhale as we lengthen. Exhale, bend the knees. Rise up here to fierce pose. So press straight down with the heels. Hold the heels apart and belly in and up. Bringing the hands into the heart. We're going to twist to the right here. So the left elbow can come to the outside. Have that right thigh. Maybe the left hand comes to the mat and you open twist. Maybe to a block. Belly continues to draw in and up here. And then we'll shift the weight over to that right leg. Start to lift up that left foot. So take your time. Balance is a challenge for you. Maybe just kind of pick it up a little. And then we'll step it back to a twisting lunge. And again, so maybe you're open here. Maybe the back knee is down. Maybe you're lifted. Releasing the twist, we'll rise here to high lunge. Bend that back knee, let the back knee come down, and let the hands come to the thighs. So press into the hands and round through the upper back. Belly draws in, we hollow out a little. And now exhale, draw the shoulders up by the ears, press them straight back and down, and then lift through the chest. And bring your arms straight out to the sides. Reach the arms away. And then hug the arms back. So that same action, you can even do a circle if that works better for you. Hug them back. So So they're plugged in. And then we'll curl the back toe, lift up here back to high lunge. Shift forward, and then draw the knee in and up. So the left knee's going to come in and up. We'll hug it into the chest. Those little arms spread out to the side. And so maybe you hang here. Maybe you bring a strap around the bottom of the foot, but you grab onto that big toe. So maybe this is your place. Maybe straight out in front is your place. Maybe your leg's not going to extend all the way and you need to keep the knee a little bit bent. Or pressing through the heel. Maybe you start to find some stability. Or you might find that you need to use a wall here. That's fine too. And if it's within your practice to do so and you want to bring the leg out to the side, do it. But as you've got that leg, be mindful of this hugging back. Because oftentimes we want to round forward and it throws our balance up, so hug back. Pull in, just like we did when we were laying on the ground. We'll take one more breath here. Draw the leg back in through center. We bring it back in, reversing the process. And step it down. Come back to fierce pose here. Straight down to the heels and then pull the heels apart. So maybe you stay here for a few breaths. Or maybe you fold and find your way through a flow. So maybe you come down, find plank, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. It's up to you. And just so you know, holding fierce pose is no easier than doing a vinyasa flow over here. Right? Inhale here. And we gotta wait for her to do vinyasa. We'll bring the hands into the heart here. We're going to twist to the left. So right elbow comes to the outside. Maybe the hand comes down, finding your twist. And so sometimes we kind of hang out here. Think of pulling in and up through the belly. This will help to twist a little deeper. Shift the weight over to that left foot. Slowly step the right foot back. Find our way into center. Again, draw the arms to the sky, with the back knee come down. So just give your leg a little break here. That kind of leg, maybe you shift back and knowing that quad's getting a little tired. Bring the arms up to the side. Draw them up, shoulders up by the ears. Press them straight back and hug them down, and then squeeze the wings in. Like you're trying to squeeze your shoulder blades together. And then come forward, lift back that back knee, and then shift forward. Draw the right knee in and up. Work that quad a little bit more. So maybe hug in here. Maybe you grab your strap that comes around the bottom of your foot. Maybe you're grabbing onto that big toe. And if you're someone who happens to have more open shoulders, a little bit more mobility, you might find that grabbing onto the heel is a nice place. It gives you a little bit more when you lengthen out, a little bit more upper body work, like to hug back a little more. Maybe that leg extends out, maybe the knee is bent a little. Maybe it starts to come to the side, be careful. Sometimes when we go to the side, we're like, square, hold on, and we fall over. So continue to pull back. This is what that pulling back through the shoulder, through the arm, engaging the back of the body, is so important because it helps us stabilize our pose. We'll inhale as we slide back into center. Drop the knee in. Release it down. Press down to the heels, find fierce pose. 2 more breaths. Inhale here, and then exhale as we fold. Yay! Your standing balance. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant the hands and step it back to plank. Press in, belly draws in and up. Find your plank and stay here for 5 breaths. So no butt in the air, no dropping, no sagging down. Inhale. Exhale as you press it up to down dog. Send the right leg back behind as we inhale. Hug the right knee in and step the right foot to the right thumb. So bring the back knee down and the hands come to the inside. So take a few breaths here. Where we are going is to Vinyasa, side plank variation. Now the side plank variation that matches the Utthita, Padangustasana, grabbing onto the big toe, is a full expressed Vinyasa. If that doesn't work for you, you can take a tree variation. You can just come into side plank like we did before. The bottom knee can come down. So these are all, you have a million options. So plant that left hand down. Now you know why the shoulder is so important. Take this shoulder and hug it back. Up by the ear, press it straight back and down. And as you do so, allow the soft part of the elbow to rotate forward so you're completely plugged in. Now the left arm is stable. So when you grab the big toe on that right foot and you press into that back foot, when you come around, the arm is already stable. So maybe this is where you are. Maybe you're here. Maybe that leg will extend. Maybe you find a tree pose. And as you press in, express a little bit more. You might find that you get up and over a little bit more. Shake your legs out. Yeah, you got it. Nice. And then if you're holding on to that foot, you can bring it back around to a low lunge. If you're in some other variation, you can step it back through. Let the back knee come down. Let the front toes turn out a little. And we'll just take a few breaths here. So maybe you hang here. Maybe you come down onto those forearms. Maybe onto blocks. It's up to you. It just depends on your range of motion and how much flexibility you have in the hips. The good news is now you get to sit here and rest the muscles and obsess about the other side, because you know that's coming. Take one more breath. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Curl the back toe, lift up, and maybe you step back to plank. Maybe you flow through, or maybe you come straight from plank down to down dog. And the left leg comes back behind you. Inhale. Hug the knee in, and step the left foot to the left arm. Bring the right knee down, and set up that right arm. So this is often what happens. We collapse forward, where all of the weight right now is in the front of my wrist. How many times have you said that's painful in these poses? Right, so take this shoulder, hug it up by the ear, press it down and back. So now my shoulder's away from the ear. Take the soft part of the elbow and rotate it forward. So now I'm totally plugged in and rotated here. So now everything is hugging down my back. Right, so we'll lift that back knee, grab onto that left big toe, and maybe we start to come around. Maybe we extend, maybe the foot's down. Maybe you've seen this pose where people get up onto the flat of that back foot. That comes from the lift from the upper body. If you're in a straight line, your ankle's not going to bend sideways. You have to find that lift up and over so that the foot can come down. And allow yourself to come back around. So if your foot just like, oh, thank you, stop talking. So left foot is forward, toes turn out, back knee comes down. You take a little break, a little space through the hip flexors, through the groin. And then from here, we'll press into the hands, shift back, so we'll come back onto that right leg, and stack the left leg on top. Coming into an angle to knee. So if you're really tight in the hips, and this pose looks more like this, take a pillow, a blanket, a block, and let that left foot come forward. But just like we did when we were on our backs at the start of practice, think about taking this thigh and hugging it away from the hip. So you have space here. Right? Because when you sit in this pose, you kind of feel it's all squeezed out. So think about creating space. Maybe you can see your thumb there, create a little space. Press the pinky side edge of this foot And allow that to be what lifts you forward so that you're not rounding back behind the sits bones. Maybe you hang out here. Maybe you have more mobility in your hips and you want to come forward. So maybe just a little forward, maybe a lot forward, maybe no forward at all. Take 2 more breaths here. And we'll slowly rise back up, switching legs. So you can always put hands to the back behind, switch from one to the other. Just take some pressure off of that hip. So now the right leg is on top. Ankle is across the thigh, so we're not straining the inner ankle, or the outer ankle, actually, tendons. Pressing into the pinky side edge of the foot, and finding that space over here at this hip. So pulling that out. Maybe you hang here, press. Maybe you start to fold. And so if you happen to be someone that poses like this, where you really want to open your hip, it puts pressure on your knee and that's uncomfortable, the best thing to do in a situation like that is to move the next joint, either up or down. So if the knee is bothering you, the foot could come forward so that that joint lowers towards the ground. You could also come to sit up on pillows, a blanket, a bolster, and that would raise the hips, which would change the angle for the knee as well, and take some of the pressure off of the knee. Take another breath here. And slowly rise back up. Uncross the legs and send them go forward. So bring the feet so that they're about hip-width distance apart. A lot of times we bring the feet close together. We're going to do this hip-width distance apart. Start with the knees bent. And allow yourself to rotate forward so that the rib cage comes to the thighs. And you grab onto the feet. You can also use a strap here, but we're trying to make this connection, the rib cage to thigh. So it might not be necessary to use a strap. You might still be able to reach the feet. And then from here, you can allow the feet to kind of scoot their way out with this rib cage to thigh connection. So oftentimes what happens is you want to straighten the legs and you dome through the spine and hang here, which is not good for the vertebra of the spine. So find this connection. And then allow that connection to aid you in opening. And so in this place, because for me, my legs are not completely straight, I grab onto the feet, and just like I have done in every other pose today, I hug the shoulders back. So it's the connection between the feet and the hands that is allowing you to stay connected. Rib cage to thigh. And once your body gets this memory, you can let go. I can do this without the hands there. But before your body knows to do this, what tends to happen is you let go and you spring back. Your ribs and everything spring back up off. So. Take a few more breaths here. When you're ready to do so, we'll slowly rise back up. Find our way onto our back. Hug the knees in and maybe rock over from side to side. And then once you're ready to do so, we'll allow both knees to drop over towards the right. So you can stay completely stacked. The bottom leg, that right leg can extend out a little as the left knee drops off a little. Inhale, we'll slowly find your way back up to center. Put the knees in. And then allow the knees to drop towards the left. So again, maybe the knees stay stacked. Make the legs shift a little so it's more comfortable for your body. Inhale here, slowly find your way back to center. Maybe rocking a little from side to side. Before finding your way into whatever your final relaxation, your Shavasana position is going to be. So maybe legs extended. Maybe you have a bolster behind your knees or a pillow behind your knees or legs up on the wall or something that suits you and your needs. We'll come back to the breath. I invite you to stay here for as long as you need. The stillness of the body and the mind, close practice, is very valuable. It gives us the space to grow. It gives us the space to settle and find peace. Thank you for sharing your practice with me today. Thank you to my lovely yogis, Jess and Abby, for helping me. Hope to see you on the mat.